Hey folks, welcome to Speedbump.
It's that show where we do the speedrunning.
It's Arkista's Ring. NES. I played this the other day, thought it would be a good fit. In that they can maybe, I guess this is the kind of game that has like a loop after you win or something. Lots of levels, but you only really need to beat like 30 to actually clear it. They can easily do that in the time allotted here on this show. But if not, that's fine. We'll have a nice clear indicator of who's winning. That's cool. It's a pretty fun game. I think most people saw it and were like, ah, I'd play this, I guess. I don't see Digi's game, but I see everybody else.
I'll pass along to Digi. Are you sure you have the right stream?
They're online, they're just not showing the game yet. We're all set otherwise. Everybody looks good, I'm ready to go. Let's hit it.
Alright, I'm gonna give him the countdown.
This game is a top-down gauntlet kind of game, sort of. I would kind of to that. We given them.
This has been kind
30?
of vaguely on my backlog for an extremely long time, and I only really know it through like friends of mine who have speedrun this game, and it seems really, really cryptic. Like hard to figure out exactly what the game's asking you to do.
I don't think
from what little I've looked at it. Okay.
Somebody's already cleared stage 1. So the goal is to find the key and use it to exit the stage over and over again. And the key oftentimes is requiring you to kill enough enemies. Usually that's almost always where it's at. I don't think that they deviate from that very much, but the enemies maybe are hard to find sometimes. You pick up a bunch of loot in terms of more health, healing items, and bombs hit the screen. No one has it at the moment, but the most common and best item I think is the fireball wand that lets you shoot through the floor. Like you can just shoot through the stage. Gives you a lot of range, a lot of ways to deal with things there. Digi has it. You can use those items at any time. And not only that, their inventory expands too, so you can really have a ton of items. And you're gonna need them for stage 32 or so, the ninjas that show up on that stage. I didn't really game over until then, and then I lost like 6 of my 10 credits on that one stage. I finally got them, but I feel like if you came in prepared, you could maybe do something about them. They have a little status screen they can look at between stages by hitting select, and it tells them what those items do. Only can look at it between stages. I don't know why.
You have to hit it on that stage screen?
Yeah, the number.
I'll mention that to them specifically.
And it's just not really... It tells you how your current, like, weapons upgrades are doing. I'm not really sure how you improve those, but it also tells you what every item that you have does if you want. And that's nice.
I've passed that tip along.
So the wand that looks like a spear that Agami has 2 of is a screen clear. I'm not really sure what the first one does. I think it might just kill undead, the one that Rob's got 3 of.
Right.
And then there's a couple other items. One of them is a ninja snooze button. It stops the ninjas, and they are the most dangerous thing. They jump around, they hit you for 2 damage. They're super fast. They're faster and more dangerous than you could ever dream of being, so being able to stun them is just big time probably helpful.
I assume the items are plentiful enough that it makes sense to just go ahead and use them when you get them rather than hoarding anything.
Yeah, they drop a lot. Most of the enemies have, I would say, a 10 or 20% chance to drop them, and they're just completely random. I don't know how the speedrun handles this random stuff, but it sure feels like a game with a lot of RNG in it. And there's some fake steps. Digi's dealing with this right now. I don't know if those are also random. They probably are. Gotta figure out which one of these stairs goes to the exit. The fire wand blasts an entire stage, and not only that, if you game over and continue, you still have it on, so they really want you to use them items. The red potion is a full heal. No one has it yet. Oh, actually, Rob and Nakami do. And Dude as well, they have this armor upgrade. That's just another heart. They give you 5 hearts, and then they give you armor and boots and gauntlets, and they're just more health.
Nice.
Gonna need them. Game's pretty simple until the ninjas show up. I don't know who wants Arkista's ring. Arkista is the name of the country that, I don't know, Charlene is the name of this, something like that is from. Arkista is the town. And they want that ring. I didn't read the plot. I'll do that. I'm gonna find out what
the manual says that there's 4 different types of armor you can collect, so that gives you quite a bit of, or 5 different types of armor that you can collect that will give you quite a bit of extra health. And then there's also bow upgrades you can get.
Yeah. They do more damage.
So you start with a short bow, but there's also a crossbow, middle bow, longbow, giant bow, elf bow, and ultimate bow. So there's a lot of upgrades you can get. And then the manual has a collection of the different items you can pick up. Yeah, Ninja Stunner, literally just called Ninja Stunner. Good for them. There's also a Fire Wand, a Thunder Wand, will destroy most of the creatures on the screen, but more powerful foes will only inflict minor damage. And the Holy Stick, which destroys most supernatural foes. Also, the bestiary in the manual is pretty substantial, like 6 pages devoted to all the different types of monsters you'll see.
There's a lot of enemy variety in this, so they have similar patterns.
Pretty impressive.
The ones that fly are super annoying because they have a pattern where they get near you and then they switch from vertical to sideways, and it becomes really hard to hit them without getting hit back. And the shooters are very, very good at firing their shot as soon as you walk in.
Just gotta dig your way to the exit. How hard could it be, dude?
There are 4 bags for using the bomb. Oh, that bag expanded the inventory, so there you go.
Oh, that's what the bags do. They give you more storage space down there. That's nice.
They give you items or storage space or hearts forever. And I don't think there's any... It might be sets, because it seems like everyone's getting the same upgrades around the same time. Like, Rob has the gauntlets and Akami has those 3 as well. They're at 8 hearts. That's as far as I got for health, and I beat the, I don't know, first loop of the game, stage 35. If you're fast, you can drink those healing potions while your death animation's playing.
Oh, nice.
And cancel death. It will let you stand back up. But I don't feel like you have a whole lot of iframes. The ninjas will surround and clobber together, instantly kill you.
Have we seen... Oh, I see the ninjas there on Okami's screen? Is that what those are?
I don't think those are them.
Okay, so have we seen them yet, or are they late game?
We have not seen them. I don't know what those things are. They're like shadow beasts or something. They're not anywhere near as dangerous.
I'm gonna find them.
They're gonna show up here late 20s. I don't know where Akami is exactly. Who got the helmets?
All of the creatures in the manual are hand-drawn, so it feels like it's impossible to actually know what anything is.
I don't think you can kill the skeletons without the stick of holiness. But it doesn't matter. They're not obligated.
They're just happy to be here, you know?
We're starting to see what looks like a pretty full inventory on a comic screen. You really get your choice of stuff at this point. It's one of the appeals of this game.
It feels like they're plentiful enough that there's no reason not to just use them when you get them. I mean, not necessarily burn through all of them, but, you know, if I've only got one inventory slot left, I'm going to probably spend.
Yeah, that Chimera there is pretty dangerous, but if you use the fireballs, you can just shoot right through the wall.
How did you enjoy this when you played it? Was it fun?
Yeah.
Would you come back to it?
It's kind of long. I don't know what the rest of the game's gonna look like with the loops and stuff. I'm not into the looping gameplay. Like, Ghouls and Ghosts loves that, and I'm always like, loop one's good enough. Like, I don't understand. I'm not sure what they do in this game after the first 30 stages are cleared. They go back outside and start over, but I'm not sure exactly what that looks like.
Right. Our players seem to be making really good progress at not too much. I mean, they haven't seemed to be dying too much, which is pretty impressive.
You get 10 continues. I don't think Ghouls and Ghosts has a good reason to loop. They have a, I don't know what, traditional reason to loop that they maybe did as a joke one time, and they're like, well, that's just how it is now, and then they always do it. I don't think any of those games...
Yeah, just because you write a story beat for it doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think any of those games can justify that being one of the worst, rudest game things that I can think of. It's almost as bad as, like, locking content behind hard mode or something.
The only one I've ever played, really, was Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and I've played that pretty extensively. I speedran it even, and it's... That second playthrough with the Goddess Bracelet is so fucking miserable.
It's really weird because you can pick up other weapons and drop the ball the whole time, and then you have to do a third loop.
Yep.
It's just
I mean, you only have to end the loop with the weapon, so it's okay, yeah, but like at the same time, it's also one of those... I'm not sure if I'm getting in the weeds here, but like it's one of those things where the Goddess Bracelet weapon, at least in Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I don't know how it works in every other game, it's like such a good weapon that it behooves you to keep it. No, it's nightmarishly good because it does damage based on your proximity. So if you're willing to play chicken and throw that thing like 1 frame before something's in your face, you'll do all damage.
Well, the problem with that is that a lot of the enemies that scare me in Ghouls and Ghosts, especially that one, are 1 health little imps and jerks.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's bad for those. But then you get like red Aramers, which are annoying because, you know, hitting them once is hard, but hitting them like 5 times is impossible. But you can just wait till they're charging at you and throw the Goddess Bracelet 1 time and they're dead. So That's fine, but then having to do that next to last boss, Neberoth, or Astaroth, whichever one it is. That next to last boss with the goddess bracelet is like the least fun thing I've ever done in any video game. Anyway, that's my Super Ghouls and Ghosts rant.
The game makes a lot more sense with the armor upgrades.
Yeah. And then they have their stupid little tongue-in-cheek, you know, the chests. Sometimes, you know, first you get the magician, then you get a weapon, then you get an armor upgrade. And...
Almost every single time, the way they designed it is purposefully to make fun of you and never give you what you want. Interesting that Okami chose not to heal there. It was right there, full heal. They just wanted to gun it.
Was it just a pickup that he skipped?
Yeah, it's just a cross on a. It's like a gravestone. If you touch it, you get a full heal, and I know that he knows what that is. I saw him do it before, so they skipped it this time. And
well, he might have touched it and not realized what it did at the time. Like he may not have put together that that was how he got a full heal. So
they do have a full heal potion, but they're getting towards where the things are going to get nasty soon.
Yeah, if he's got 2 hearts, then that's in range of being one shot by some enemies.
Did the same thing I did against Dracula, where he's kind of easy to kill with fireballs through the wall. I don't know what he's like to actually fight, but you can just do that to him. Just like this, I think it's a Chimera. The Tarragon is fighting. Should just take advantage of the wall shots that they have. There you go. That's the spirit.
The enemies seem to be getting really chunky.
Yeah, these orcs or ogres, they're pretty beefy fellas.
Oh no. Are you boxed in now? No! They were too stupid to chase you down.
I don't like this level very much.
Something tells me Okami doesn't either.
There's a ninja. It had the key. So yeah, if this is random, that's really annoying. And it probably is. For the speed run, they're just gonna have to get this far and hope. And if it's a game where you have to do this 4 times, you're playing those Mario 3 odds on the good run, the perfect run. I don't know if that's true or not, but you're the one who mentioned speedrunning, and that made me cringe a little bit when I thought about what this was gonna do.
I don't know all the details about it. Very often, speedrunners for games like this will figure out a way to control some of those odds at least. Okami got absolutely torn apart by a pack of roving ninjas.
Yep, these aren't even the bad ones, but they do hit for 2.
It seems like the hard part is not killing them or them killing you. It's just you can never get a good angle. Like, the damage you do seems like it's fine to manage them, but they walk really fast, same speed as you, and stay at a diagonal angle, it looks like.
You gotta hold on to those stunners because it's really the only thing you've got to defend yourself when they decide to... They do worse things than what you're seeing there. Some of them jump over the walls, and they still move that fast, and they hit for 2 very quickly. Backstab for 4, I didn't notice that, but I can see that damage. So that is the ninja alarm button thing that they just picked up, the red little, I don't know, phone. That's it. Subwoofers has slain Dracula. Pretty far in. Definitely move faster than I did with this. Stage 27, 4 stages left. For Okami, they just walked into this final palace sort of area. It's where all the ninjas
very
live.
close. This seems very close to the end of the loop. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Them jumping the walls.
It's disgusting.
Oh lord.
You're gonna want to hang on to those stuns if you can, because that's all you got. There's no other way to defend.
He's got another, thank goodness.
Nope. Thought those were ninjas, but they're not. They're just liches or something.
And now the ninjas have arrived and the ninja stunner's gone.
Ninjas are gonna equalize the runs here. We could see a soft lock if things go really bad on stage 31. The golden ninjas are the ones who have the key. As far as I can tell, there's 2 or 3 of them. They are quite tanky, and they are just as bad as any of them.
Nice, looks like Okami will get out of this room. This room seemed like it was maybe going to end up being a deal breaker for Okami, but
I think they're realizing they need these items. Floor 28. I'd like to say that the heal is good. It's a full heal. You get like 10 health off of it, but it's just not as good as the stun. It's so much damage from these guys. They have a lot of items though. I don't know how I must have been unlucky. I just didn't get the cape. I don't know if I got that helmet. So they have more health than I had. Nice heal.
that was almost too late.
Tarragon's fighting Dracula. What a battle it will be. Have at the... Oh.
What is a man?
Well, I guess it's that dude over there with the bow. He's shooting me in the head.
God, the ninjas are savage. Just watching them chase down Subwoofer. It's like, what are you supposed to do about that? There's no way to get the angle you need to prevent them from just taking you out.
I think the game knows you have great items, and it wants you to be using them, but you definitely can get in a position where you have a save where you cannot get out, and you have no items. I don't think the items transfer over very well. Like, you're gonna run out. If you fail a couple times, you're just gonna have nothing. Okami is extremely ready. They have like the perfect inventory for what's up ahead. This might be the final room right here. I recognize it. And being able to stun the Gold Ninja maybe is just gonna make it a free run. Okay,
He's
well,
got
he
3
woke up.
more ninja sappers, so...
That's one. Jeez. So I ended up having to do this without any stuns because I died too many times.
Oh, now he's got the flame wand.
Burning that inventory up. Here comes the last Gold Ninja. Where's that key? I guess there's gonna be another ninja popping out soon, because they don't have the key yet. There it is. I think Okami has finished the first loop.
Nice.
Just gotta find the stairs before more ninjas, and they will, they show up, so just gotta get out of here.
all these fake stairs? Uh-oh.
Well, that's the wrong stairs. Didn't heal in time, no.
Posted cringe.
Back to stage 30 from the start.
Oh lord. You don't even get to keep the key?
Nope. Lost some of those items. Has a few.
At least he started with the flame wand. That'll put him in better shape than he was in last time.
Yeah, you get to keep that from every try, pretty much. So you will always have that. Got another snooze button. People are saying that the ninjas appear when you pick the wrong staircase, which you have no way to know is correct or not.
I mean, if you look at the floor, you're literally walking across the wrong staircase plenty.
Yeah, like, a few of these are looking like exits. I think it is randomly picking some, especially the ones behind the doors. Really good inventory finds for Okami, so I think they're clear this time. Ninjas are brutal. Hey! 31. This final stage is this electric samurai who is nowhere near as dangerous as the ninjas are. He's just some dude. He shoots an electric bolt that can easily be manipulated. He is pretty tanky though if you fight him this way, I guess.
He's doing 3 damage a shot.
Yeah, I feel like this strategy.
Okami was dedicated to the task of trying to just tank the damage.
There's the Arkista ring.
Well, right now it's looking like Okami definitely in the lead, with Dude right after, because Dude's on level 30, and then Patty B's and Subwoofer, I can't figure out, I don't know which one's in what spot.
They're in the same level. They're getting to the gauntlet soon. 30 is the gauntlet, 31 is the samurai. And we see Okami's like getting this ending and getting the loop. They're gonna start back at stage 1 soon. But it's gonna say it's stage 32. Three minutes left. I know if we put 30 minutes on the clock, we'd probably see a couple finishes. I think someone else might pull it off if they have the items. It's really just a matter of that, right?
Dude's got a nice fat inventory and is using his items well, so I mean, I think there's a pretty good shot that Dude could do this as well.
There's the key. It's looking pretty nice.
So what happens on subsequent loops? I guess this is more a question for the chat. Like, once you've cleared one loop, like what is it that requires you to beat it 4 times? Is it literally just the same exact thing 4 times, or is something different?
Every single person that checks the stairs here always goes down first and then up. Sometimes neither one of them is correct, unfortunately. Pretty funny. I don't know where the real stairs are for a dude getting ripped off here a little bit. Where are the steps? If they don't get it clear just because the stairs can't be found.
Dude is trying so hard. I'm rooting for Dude right now.
It's gotta be around here somewhere. It's gonna be one of these roundabout weird ones that... Oh man. Died. Couldn't drink the potion. Gotta start the stage over.
It's getting hectic around here.
So they checked 5 out of, I guess, 8 possible staircases there and didn't get it. At least that many. Stage 28. Everyone's so close to the end game. A couple people now on stage 30. Most of them, in fact. More than half.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people who just have to roll the dice correctly at this point.
It's brutal. It's not that hard to get the key, but it is that hard to find the staircase it goes to before 8 gold ninjas show up. They do drop a lot of items, at least. Dude couldn't drink those potions, but they might just be collecting items for a subsequent try. Unfortunately, time is up. So many players are gonna tie on stage 30. Digi made it through. Our second place player. Nice. 31 for Digi. Time is up. Dude got scammed. Patty and Subwoofers are there as well. And Rob. Tarragon was getting there. This was very fun until stage 30.
Then it was just miserable. Yeah, dude putting it exactly the way I would expect anyone to respond. Dude says this was very fun until stage 30, then it was just miserable.
Boy howdy, what a stage. Hey, that was cool.
That was a lot of fun.
The NES, capable of Arkista's ring. Currently the website on speedbump.run is suspended because I don't feel like renewing that website. We're not using it very much. But I might back it up onto Arcade Pit and just have it in a different place.
Yeah. I think that's probably for the best. We'll get that figured out and hopefully get back to a few longer running challenges. It would be nice to do more than just one-off races as well, but those always take a lot of planning. You got to get a bunch of people on board. So let us know if you're on board. Let us know what you're interested in doing.
Yep. See you later, off the blues.
Later.